Warren, Sanders to split center stage on first night of debate. Detroit. Few things illustrate the fundamental shift of the Democratic Party as much as the debate stage lineup Tuesday night. Senators Though Sanders and Warren are both jockeying for top spots in recent polls, sometimes at the expense of the other advisors inside and close to both campaigns have little, if any, expectation for drama between the two progressives. But flare-ups could He predicts instead that Warren advisors and strategists see the potential for the first night of the debate to turn into a referendum on Warren and Sanders' agenda on issues like universal childcare and Medicare. For Sanders, it's less about the progressive base he's competing with Warren for and more about drawing a contrast against someone not on Tuesday night's debate stage, former Vice President Joe Biden. Sanders will not be able to have the on-stage confrontation with Biden that his top advisors prepared him for before the first debate. However, Sanders' team wants that debate over what they call bold. Sanders and Warren, who are longtime policy allies and friends, have been reticent to attack each other in these early days of the primary. That doesn't necessarily mean they're offering glowing portraits of each other, either. Asked in a recent CNN interview what he admires most about Warren, Sanders replied that Warren is a
raindrop, truck top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,